Starting. So today is day 18, the magical to-do list. And very nice chapter. It's gonna push us to think beyond our day-to-day. So let's see. The world is full of magical things waiting for our wits to grow sharper. A novelist and poet, Eden Philpotts, he wrote this. Um, I love this quote. And when I started working on this book, and when I started incorporating the practices on a daily basis, and for the new people, I started using these practices about 9 years ago. It it so over the time, what I notice in myself is I pay attention to the details a lot more. I like even when people are talking to me, they are talking to me only a certain thing, but I'm able to see and understand some things beyond what they are really telling me. The one example, it's a very recent example I want to share. I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Meva Pisanga, right? And everybody is talking about it. Everybody is talking about um, how this person likes this girl for so many years, and he holds it in his heart, and he's not leaving the world. The whole Instagram is filled on this concept. And this is the only concept that keeps repeating on Instagram and the Facebook, and when I'm talking to people who have seen this movie. But when I went to see that movie, I went by myself and I was like, this movie is so much more than this love affair. If you pay attention, there is about patterns in life. If you pay attention, there is about ancestral trauma. The whole movie also shows how the lineage travels from first generation to the second generation, the third generation, the thought that the oldest generation they showed in the movie, all of that is passing on to their third generation. They have shown three generations, and the little bit fourth generation also they showed. But nobody is talking about that. Everybody is only talking about the love affair, right? So when the magical things happen, world is already full of magical things, right? Yesterday we read that there are no coincidences, no accidents. The world is full of all these magical things that we get surprised by. Once you start practicing and noticing these magical things, you start to notice a lot more, a lot more. Everything will show up, and it's gonna increase your intellect. That is what this quote means. Very few words, but there is a very deep meaning behind this quote. The world is full of magical things waiting for your wits to grow sharper. You start notice the magic in the world, and your intellect is going to start notice a lot more things around you. Really, when you think about it, gratitude is your best friend. It is always there for you, always available to you. It will never fail you or let you down. And the more heavily you lean on it, the more it will do for you and the more it will enrich your life. These are all the qualities that we look in for a good friend. I want to be able to call my friend all the time. I want to be able to share anything with my friend. I want to be able to talk to them about anything, right? I'm expecting that if I am not feeling too good in life for whatever pineapples in my life, that friend helps me. Gratitude does it all for us. Today's magical practice will show you how to lean on gratitude even more so it can do far more magical things for you. Up until now, in all the practices, we are holding hand of gratitude when we don't feel ourselves or when we feel a little bit low, right? Today, we are going to take that practice, that whole mindset that gratitude is here to help us one step forward. Every day, there are little life problems that come up and that needs solving. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed if we don't know how to solve a situation. Maybe your life is that you don't have enough time for all the things you need to do, and you are at a loss because there are only 24 hours in the day. It may be that you feel overwhelmed from work and you want more free time. A lot of us, if not all, are dealing with this. We have so much more work, we want to do so much, but we do not have enough time. But you can't see any way to have it. You may be at home taking care of children and you are feeling frazzled or exhausted, but you don't have the means to get support to give you time out. You may be faced with a problem that needs fixing, but you have no idea which way to turn to fix it. You may have lost something and tried your best to locate it, but had no luck. Or you might want to find something like the perfect pet, perfect babysitter, great hairdresser, or amazing dentist or doctor. And despite your best efforts, you haven't been able to find what you need. You could be in an uncomfortable situation because of something a person has asked you to do, and you don't know how to respond to them. These are all the examples that we all deal with on a daily basis. In this chapter, we are focusing on small things, not the biggest problem of your life. Okay, so focus on the small things, and these are all the examples. I want to find a doctor. Yesterday only, I was talking to somebody. They wanting a good doctor, but they were not able to find one. Right? So every day, small things. Somebody said something to me. They gave me a task. I don't know how to say no, or I don't know how to do that task. Even that happens. Or you could be in some kind of dispute with somebody, difference of opinion. And instead of getting it resolved, things seem to be getting worse. This relationship can be with a boss, can be with a partner, can be with a spouse, can be with children. Anybody who has young children will be able to relate to difference of opinion. This magical to-do list practice will help you with any little day-to-day problems when you don't know what to do, or when you simply want something to be done for you. You will be amazed at the results. So, remember how I said we are going to take the practice of gratitude one step forward. What did I mean by that one step forward is exactly this paragraph. You, when I say you, all of us, including myself, we all have little day-to-day problems. They come to us, they come and go. One go, the next one comes, right? When you don't know what to do, there are things we don't know how to resolve our difference of opinion with a young child that we have at home. They want to stay late outside at night. A 15-year-old or 17-year-old, we want them to be coming home in time at a certain time, by a certain time. How do we resolve that difference of opinion? Because we keep hearing, Mom, you don't understand, or Dad, you don't understand, the world has changed. It's all safe outside, right? In situations like those, somebody is asking me to do something, but I don't know how to say no. So, everyday small things. We are not talking about the big problems of life. Everyday small things. What Rhonda Byrne is suggesting here is when you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction. Remember the law of attraction? Anything that you're going to think about, anything that you're feeling, you're going to attract the same things, similar opportunities more in your life. We keep talking about this every single day. I'm sure everybody now remembers it by heart. When you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction, people, circumstances, and events must That's a very important word. Must be rearranged to do what you want done for you. Who's going to take care of rearranging? Universe. You will not know how it will happen. This is also we talk every single day. How is not my worry. That is universe's worry. How it happens, somebody else, a higher power is going to take care of that. How it will be done for you, and that is also not your job. Your job is simply to be as grateful as you can be for what you want done right now, as though it were done. And then let the magic happen. So I'm just going to read this one last time. What is your job? Because this is all you are expected to do. Your job is simply to be as grateful or be in gratitude as you can be for what you want done right now, as though it were done. And then let the magic happen. Imagine it is done, remain in the gratitude, and the universe is going to um, have the magic happen for you. What are we going to do today? Today, create a written to-do list of the most important things you would like to be done or resolved for you. And title your list the magical to-do list. You might put things on your list that you don't have time to do. I do not have time to do workout. I do not have time to do yoga. I want to read. I really would want to read, but I really do not have time to read. All of those things, or don't want to do. Sometimes you don't want to do something, but you really should be doing it. Along with any current problems, from the smallest day-to-day things to bigger life situation. I really cannot wake up in Amrit Villa to do my gratitude. How many of us have that complaint? Think through any area of your life where you need something resolved or done for you. When you have finished making your list, choose 3 things from your list to focus on today. And one at a time, imagine that each item has been magically done for you. Imagine that all people, circumstances, and events have been moved to do it for you, and it is now done. All done, all sorted, all solved for you. And you are giving massive thanks in return for it having been done. So imagine your journey. Right now, either you don't have time to do it or you don't know how to do it, but you want it done. And the exercise is that everything is rearranged in the universe, whether it is people, money, circumstances, events, and it's all done. You have to really feel that it is all done, it is all complete, and get to that feeling and give gratitude that it is done. Spend at least 1 minute on each of your 3 items, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. You can follow the same practice on the rest of the items on your list at another time. But there is power in simply putting the things you want done on the magical to-do list. So this is, you are taking whatever we have practiced up until today in this book, we are pushing it a little bit forward. I don't know how to do something, but I really want it done. I'll give you one example. And like this week is a little special for me for whatever reason. And I really wanted to celebrate this week. I really wanted few things to be able to do every single day of the week. I wanted to do it. How is it going to happen? I did not know because I have my responsibilities, I have my routine. But on top of that responsibilities and on top of that routine, I wanted a little bit of extra time, fun time, to be able to do one thing every single day. I had applied this practice to that. I had a list of things I want to do within these 7 days. I did not know where the money is going to come from. I did not know if I'm going to get the time. And I really did not know how everything is going to be rearranged. Believe it or not, starting the beginning of this week, I am able to do every single day what I want to do. Monday, I wanted to watch the movie, which I just was sharing, Main Vaapas Aunga. I found 2.5 hours in the day. I found the schedule rearranged so much so that my husband was able to take care of my son. Tuesday, what did I do? Tuesday, I wanted to do, I had shared earlier, I wanted to go to the spa. I was again able to find the 2.5 hours. First of all, I got a gift card. My friends gave me the gift card. I was able to do that. I got free gift card. I got the money. And I again found my son already taken care of, so I could go away. Yesterday, I again wanted to get my hair done. And in the evening, I do dragon boat paddling. It was raining, and I was worried that it's going to cancel because the thunder may come. That 1 hour that we were on the water, on the boat, no thunder. So everything is arranging just because I really created a list and I really wanted to do things this week. I have something scheduled today. I have something scheduled tomorrow. I have something scheduled on Saturday for about 7 hours. And I have a show booked on Sunday. So once you start believing and the feeling is the game changer here, right? And you have to do some action. You cannot just write and sit down. Whatever action you have to take, you have to do those actions. But once you have a magical list, you don't know how it's going to happen. Put it out there, write it down, and start imagining that it is done. Divya, we are going to take the questions at the end, if you don't mind. I will make sure that I give you some time at the end. Okay? Remember that law of attraction says like attracts like. And that means that when you are grateful for the solutions as though you have them, if you don't know what how it is going to happen, first of all, how is not your problem. But if you're looking for a solution for something, all you have to think about is that you have a solution. How is the solution coming to you? Not your problem. You will attract everything you need into your life to resolve the situation. Bring the feelings, do the gratitude, imagine that you already have it, and you're going to attract it. Focusing on problems attracts more problems. Law of attraction, we read it every single day, right? We have to focus on what? Gratitude, gratitude, and gratitude. You have to be a magnet to the solution, not a magnet to the problem. Being grateful that you have the solution and that it has been resolved attracts the solution. So if you have something that you do not know the solution for, you start feeling, you start being in gratitude, you start thinking and start saying gratitude that I have the solution. How it comes, not your problem. If my friends were going to give me the spa package or my family gives it, not my problem. I just wanted it. And universe is going to find a way to get that to you. To demonstrate how powerful this magical practice is, I want to share a story with you about my daughter, who used this practice to attract her lost wallet back to her. So, this is now Rhonda Byrne telling a story about her daughter. After being out one night, my daughter discovered the next morning that she did not have her wallet. And she had no idea where she might have lost it or even if it had been stolen. She called the restaurant where she went to dinner, the taxi company she used to come home, the local police station, and she searched the streets and knocked on surrounding doors. But no one had found her wallet. So, see, action. Remember how I was saying you have to take action. So she is doing all that. She's calling people, she's calling the police station, knocked on some doors if anybody has it. So that's her action. Other than the fact that my daughter's wallet contained the usual precious things in it, including all her bank and credit cards, driver's license, cash, her biggest concern was that her wallet contained no current contact information because she had been overseas for some time. She didn't have a publicly listed phone number, and with a common surname, there seemed to be no home, no hope. But despite the seemingly impossible obstacles, my daughter sat down, closed her eyes, and got a picture of her wallet in her mind. She visualized that she was holding her wallet in her hands. She opened her wallet. She went through all its contents and she felt enormous gratitude that she had her wallet and everything in it back and in her hands. So she's visualizing that she has found the wallet. Not once she's saying how is the wallet coming back to her? Not her problem. For the rest of the day, whenever she thought of it, again my daughter imagined she had her wallet in her hands, and she felt enormous elation and gratitude that her wallet had been returned to her. Enormous elation is a feeling, and gratitude. These are the two things we keep talking about: feeling and gratitude, feeling and gratitude. Later that night, she received a call from a farmer who lived 100 miles away, saying that he had found her wallet. The extraordinary part of the story is that the farmer had found the wallet in the street outside my daughter's home in the early hours of the morning, and he immediately searched the wallet looking for contact details. He made several calls in trying to find its owner, but to no avail because there was no current contact information on it. And so he gave up and drove back to his farm with the wallet. But while he was walking out in the fields at this farm, the wallet kept nagging and nagging at him. And he decided to search through it one last time. He found a small piece of paper with a man's Christian name written on it, and so he put the Christian name together with my daughter's surname and called the directory assistance. Now, this is all the universe is working on how. Somebody finds it, finds the wallet, cannot figure out who it is, drove back to the farm 100 miles away. But the thought is not leaving this farmer that he should find the owner. Somebody must be looking for their wallet. That is all universe working in the background. There was just one listing for that Christian name and surname. The farmer called the phone number, and it was the home of my daughter's father. To this day, we do not know how the farmer got that phone number because it was an unlisted number. We called directory assistance ourselves several times after this happened. And the response every time was, sorry, There is no listing for that name. In this particular paragraph, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because I have no way to explain. And I don't want to explain why, because why is not really our worry. Our focus needs to be what we want done and then feel the gratitude and the feeling. Whether there was a listing, whether there was no listing, whether the Christian name was common, not common, we do not have to even spend a single minute about that. From 100 miles away, through the most extraordinary sequence of seemingly impossible events, my daughter's wallet was returned to her intact. She fulfilled her part in being grateful that she had her wallet back, and as must happen, gratitude performed its magic and moved every person, circumstance, and event to return her wallet to her. The magical power of gratitude is available for you to use as well, and it always has been. You just have to discover it for yourself and learn how to use it. This energy, power, um, it's available for everybody. It's available for me, you, everybody who's on the call, who's not on the call. It's available for everybody. It's on us if we are able to understand it, feel it, and practice it. Very quickly, today's practice. In the morning, we do the count our blessings. If you are able to do it in Amritwala, the best. 10 things. Pick what you are thankful for, why. Write all the 10 things, go back, reread, and say thank you, thank you, thank you at the end. For the new people, I do see a couple new people today. If this is the first time you're doing the magic book, we have already moved on to the advanced chapters. Join us every day. Eventually, you are going to get a hang of it. And once we finish this book, we are going to again start the magic book. Start again, and you will benefit from it, is all I will tell you. You will see a big shift in yourself. During the day, create a written list of all the most important things or problems you need done or solved. Title your list the magical to-do list. Choose 3 of the most important things from your list, and one at a time, imagine that each thing has been done for you. Spend at least 1 minute on each thing, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. My one suggestion would be do not pick big problems in life. This practice is for everyday small things. We have a lot of other practices for big problems in life. And once you start working with us on this book, you're going to find a problem with those situations as well. And lastly, before you sleep tonight, hold the magic rock. Everybody knows this. Hold the magic rock. Tell the best thing that happened to you during the day and say thank you for that best thing that happened during the day. I'm gonna go to Divya, but before that, anybody has any question on this practice? No? Okay. All right,
I
Divya.
have,
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah, I have question, Anuji.
Yeah.
Like we have to do that, right? For today's practice, we have to imagine, like we have to think about the one thing, and we have to say that it is solved, and we have to imagine about it, right? The way we are doing almost.
3 most important, not one. I'll put that in the group too. 3 most important things you have to pick and spend 1 minute on each of it and imagine that it is done. Bring the feelings.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
do you? Yeah.
Yeah, Ani, I have to ask you that, for example, if I'm talking about some of the like I'm talking about my catering business, okay? So if I say like, okay, I got an order or something like that or something, so I have to imagine that I have let this much of the order I have to complete. I have already completed this much and everything like that, right?
Mhm.
And I
Do
have to
that.
imagine all of that things.
You have to imagine, and another most important thing, you have to feel it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Done. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Divya, Shruti, I'm gonna come to you, but Divya, you had a question.
Yeah, yeah. No, actually, when you were explaining us to like imagine already things are happening. But my question is, if we are imagining, we will imagine in a certain way, like how it is happening. But but the universe can make it happen in any way, right? So that is one
You,
thing which I got confused. How to handle the things.
so you are not imagining how.
Okay.
How is universe, right? Suppose if a very simple example, like I shared this story. I wanted to go to the spa, right?
Mm-hmm.
How am I getting the money? Am I paying cash? Am I getting a gift card from my friend? Am I getting, not my problem. I am only feeling happy and saying thank you, going to the spa. I'm getting a very nice massage. They put me on their chair and they're doing the head massage. I'm thanking about that. I'm thanking about the service. I'm thanking about the experience that I'm gonna get there. I am not thinking about how I get the money. Does it
Mm-hmm.
really matter to me if my friends give me the gift card or if I pay the cash? If somebody gives me cash and say, here is the $300 and go to a spa. Or my family gives me something. No, I am only focused on the service and the experience. Does that help?
Yeah, I think maybe I'm new to this practice or something. Still the
That's
mind
fine.
is kind of because I'm just thinking that, but I need to be thinking realistic as well. Sometimes things we really want doesn't happen as well. But we have to accept that also as a blessing. Maybe I'm just little in the beginning stage, or I really don't know
You
how to
are a
handle this.
beginner. See, you are a beginner, right? And it is showing and I'm saying it with a lot of humility. I'm
I
not
see
saying
resistance.
it
I see resistance happening here. That.
exactly. I see that resistance already in you when you say some things don't happen. When you start doing the gratitude, once you start practicing it, you will be amazed. You will never use this language.
Mm,
That is the power. But again, I think this is your third or fourth day only.
yeah, yeah.
That's okay. Listen, I have been practicing for 9 years. We have some people here practicing for 4 or 5 years. And even after 9 years, I still read this book at least 4 to 5 times a year, every single year, because you have to keep polishing yourself. You can
Okay.
go through the previous recording Sunita is writing,
Yeah.
continue to attend these sessions, go to the previous recordings, and once we start the new session, um, continue, continue, and
Okay.
you're gonna get
So you
there.
keep repeating the same book every year? I mean, I just wanted to
Um,
learn.
Pretty much every month.
Oh, okay.
See,
Or do
listen,
you
this is
change different books? Or do you change
no,
different books? Or no?
we
Okay.
for now we are gonna focus on the magic book. This is not a book that you read once and you forget. This is a book, this is a practice book. So you have to practice every single day to get to this mindset. You're going to get all your answers, okay? Just give yourself a little bit of time. Be nice to yourself. Don't question. It's okay. Don't be hard on yourself that I'm negative, I'm giving resistance. It's all good. This is your beginning.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Uh, Sh- Shruti, I had to tell you that one thing, like, you just believe that, it is going to happen or it is just happening. Like, whatever you want, your wish, just say that, it is already like done. Just
Yeah.
that's it. You just think that only. That's it. Then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. If you think just one thought also, like, it is not working, then it will not gonna work. Just think
So
that, it is happened.
So, Chitali, I'm going to interrupt. We have few minutes left, and there is another person with the raised hand, Shruti.
Hi, I got the same question of how to visualize. Then I got the answer from the story that author has quoted in the like missing wallet. Then I understood. If,
Good.
for example, if I want money, I'm not going to visualize how I'm going to get the money. I'm just visualizing money in my hands or in my bank account. That's it.
Money in
And
your hands. What are you
gratitude.
gonna what are you gonna do with that money? That is gonna get you the feeling. One more thing I would suggest, if you guys are struggling with manifesting or how to visualize, there is a vision board exercise happening on Sunday morning. I would strongly
Okay.
suggest all the new people to join that.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay.
And one more question I have got is how to prepare the magical to-do list. Maybe I got the answer like I need to visit the previous recordings to
Magical
know.
to-do list is basically your list, just like you prepare a task list every morning, right?
Okay.
And the magical to-do list is again um, your small life problems, and just write down one, want to resolve this situation with the partner. Two, want some free time to be able to read a book, or want half an hour every evening to attend this session. These simple problems.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
You are
One.
also new, right? The more and
Yeah,
more
this is my
people.
first call attending
No
this
problem. No
session. Yeah.
problem. Strongly, we are out of time. If there are more questions, first of
Only
all,
one. What
yes,
is magical rock? What is magic rock?
go to, like, we are going to put the previous recordings. Start listening
Okay.
from day one. Day two is Magic Rock.
Okay. Okay.
There
Okay.
is a
Thank
whole
you.
chapter on Magic
Oh,
Rock, and we do this practice every single night.
okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. We are out of time, but I really appreciate everybody joining. New people, do not get disheartened. Be nice to yourself, be patient to yourself. You're going to get there. Attend the vision board session on Sunday, and please go back to listening to the previous recordings. It's going to help you tremendously. All right. Thank you, everybody. And magical dust. For those who don't understand what is magic dust, it's okay. We are going to get there too. Magic dust on everybody, and have a wonderful day, afternoon, night, whichever time zone you are in, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anuji.
Thank you. Bye.